What's happening, my people? So just finished watching this movie. Had to talk about it. Let the hair go. Let the hair go. Get my saying on. So what I want to talk about is Dragon Ball Super Broly. And I was a Dragon Ball Z fan back in the days and stuff. And I watched it up until GT. Whenever it went to GT and ever he turned back into a little boy and stuff, I got off of it. But the little tournament recently, Dragon Ball Super, I guess that was it. That tournament got me back into it. That was amazing work. And the power levels that they reached at that point, it was like, wow. So get into this movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly. And the good things about it, they show back in the days, like whenever they were kids and stuff, and how the Saiyans got overtaken and their planet was destroyed, and how Broly got to go. He was shunned off because he was too powerful. He was more powerful than Vegeta when he was a baby. So King Vegeta was bitter. He was like, no, my son got to be the strongest. So he sent him off. Goku parents sent him off because the planet was about to get destroyed by Frieza and them. So that's what happened. And things I have a dispute with that is because it turns out a lot of times it's like the Saiyans are just the master race. They're just the strongest possible and stuff. Even in the tournament that they had like some new Saiyans, and they never did anything before, but they was learning how to do Super Saiyan 3 and stuff off top, and they were strong as hell. And so they was power levels all over the place. But in this, they had like King Frieza, and then he turned it over to Prince Frieza and whatever. And they were running the Saiyans. The Saiyans were a slave race. I guess because none of them knew how to go to Super Saiyan or whatever. Now every Saiyan gets to Super Saiyan. Now I don't like that. But every Saiyan gets to Super Saiyan now. But back then, no Saiyan got to Super Saiyan. And they were a slave race of freezing them with doing them whatever they wanted. I didn't like that. But it happened. That was their history or whatever. But getting into the current movie, so what happens is they looking for the Dragon Balls again or whatever. And Frieza, he wants the Dragon Balls for himself. Thing I didn't like. Goofy moment. Frieza, why does he want the Dragon Balls? To get super powerful? Does he want to be indestructible? He wants to grow 5 centimeters. He wants to grow 5 centimeters because people call him a pipsqueak or whatever. And he like, why don't you just transform into your other form whenever you big and stuff? No, I want it to look natural, like I'm growing. That is the goofiest shit right there. That is crazy. If you watch the movie, you're like, wow. So, Broly's father, whenever he gets shunned off into the universe, his father goes to save him. So they end up on a desolate planet. The spaceship crashes. Both of their ships crash or whatever. They stuck on this planet. So it's like 40 years in the future. And after everything has happened, like they saved the universe and everybody got their power levels and all this, they end up coming across this planet. And it's some of Frieza goons or whatever. They get these people and bring them back to Frieza. And Frieza like, oh, I will use you to kill Kakarot and Vegeta. So he brings them back, and he wants to get him to fight for him and stuff. So they go to Frieza and Vegeta whenever they get their last Dragon Ball, and it's like yeah, now I'm gonna get these Dragon Balls for me to get my 5 centimeters in height. I hate to even talk about that little piece right there and stuff. But they end up fighting. And Homeboy, he's strong. Like when he was a baby, he was like the most powerful, had the most potential of a Saiyan baby ever or whatever. But Goku and Vegeta have been training and fighting their whole lives. They have gone through things. Whenever Saiyans lose and then they build themselves back up and make them stronger and stuff. So they have lost. They have came back. They have died. They have did all this. This dude been on a desolate planet by himself. Yeah, his daddy been pushing him, but he's never reached Super Saiyan level. He's just been fighting some little monsters just for sustenance, for him to eat them and stuff. So he ends up fighting Vegeta and Goku. They have reached godly forms. Vegeta destroyed a destroyer god. Goku went head to head and beat, what was his name, Jiren or something like that, the white dude in the tournament. So they did all this incredible stuff. This Saiyan that has never trained to that level, never reached those power levels, are giving them the fight of a lifetime. He is whipping on them. They turn into they go into their god forms and stuff. They do everything except for Ultra Instinct. They never really use Ultra Instinct on here. I didn't notice it if they did, but I don't think they did. But they went to their god forms and stuff, and they taking him lightly at first, but they're like, oh, he's stronger than we thought. So they whipping him. Well, they whipping him at first. He's in regular form. Then they beat him pretty much. Dude, he's like the Incredible Hulk of Saiyans. When he's beat, he's like, so he gets his little moments on where he gets mad, and so now he gets his power thrives from the gorilla. Like whenever they look at the moon and they turn to the gorilla, but he stays in human form with it. So he has the gorilla power, but in a human form. So he's whipping on them, whipping them. Blah, 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 blah. They end up transferring the fight to Vegeta. So Vegeta is fighting with Homeboy. They leave planet. They go into fusion. Fusion has never worked. It has never worked. From Trunks in Gokin, whatever his name is, Trunks and them, whenever they use the earrings, it has never worked. It has never worked. All it did was just make them look stupid for a second and talk crazy. And they always are too cocky whenever they get together. So they waste their time. It has some good fights in it for that time being. So it's some nice fight scenes and stuff. So they kind of almost beat him. But it ends up, I don't want. I'm telling basically the movie, but I don't want to tell like the whole thing. But they end up not finishing the fight pretty much. But it's a good movie. It's a good movie and stuff. The thing I don't like about, I know they have reached the level, is like these power levels are so insane. It's like who they have left to fight. But this dude that has no fighting experience, like on that level, and he is just super powerful in fighting them in their godly forms. That is just so crazy to me. And Vegeta, he has a plan. Not Vegeta, Frieza has a plan of I'm gonna come back later at some point and I'm gonna get him to fight for me against Goku and them. So he goes back to his planet. Goku visits him, and Goku is like, I want to be able to train with you and stuff and bring you into the fold or whatever. And he says, you are stronger, you might be stronger than Beerus and stuff. Like, dude that strong? Really? Yeah, alright. I don't like that. And you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna do him like Boo. You remember Boo was just, oh, and now Boo is like a laughing stock. Like Piccolo was, oh, now he's a laughing stock. Like Vegeta for the longest time was a laughing stock. Eventually they're gonna find another foe, and they're gonna have to fight a big character. And you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna turn to Broly for help, and Broly gonna get his ass whooped. And then Goku is gonna have to find another level. That's what's gonna happen. That's why I don't like that. Or Broly is gonna stop training, or like Gohan, or he's going to be tame once he has friends and stuff. It's gonna be some bullshit like that. But overall, it was a nice movie, like for the fighting scenes and stuff. and it was 2 hours rather than a million episodes. So that was a plus. But I give it like a 7 out of 10. But that's what I got to say about that. And, like, comment, subscribe, can be the greatest and the most hated, man. Fuck with your boy. Peace out.